Hello guys, it's Dale here, and today I would like to talk about the British pound US dollar. What you see before you is the British pound US dollar 30-minute chart, and what I would like to talk about is this rejection of lower prices. First, the price went aggressively downwards. It looked like there'll be a trend, but then suddenly the price turned and went upwards. And this development is pretty significant because it shows us that there were strong buyers who were defending a strong support, and those buyers rejected the lower prices and they fought the sellers. They bought everything sellers had to sell, those sellers from this area, and then they started to push and manipulate the price upwards, right? So this rejection of lower prices is a sign of aggressive buyers on the British pound. So when you see a rejection like this, very aggressive rejection, what you want to do is you want to use a flexible volume profile over the rejection area, but just over the rejection area, right? For example, like this. And what you want to see is significant volume cluster, and that volume cluster should be somewhere within the rejection, like pretty close to the place where the price turned and changed its direction. So somewhere in this area, right? As you can see, there are significant volumes in here, significant volume cluster, and this is exactly the place you want to look for, because this is the place where buyers were jumping in aggressively, where they did a lot of buying, they were accumulating their long positions there, and afterwards they pushed the price upwards. So this is the most important place within this whole area, within this rejection, right? This heavy volume cluster. So this volume cluster tells us that there were strong buyers, and those buyers will most likely want to defend this zone in the future as well. And that's why I have the support in here, 1.3545. This is where the volume cluster begins. This is where the support begins, because when there is a pullback at some point in the future, and I'm not saying there will be a pullback, but if there is a pullback, then this should work as a strong support, because aggressive buyers from this place will want to add some more to their longs in this liquidity zone, and they will want to defend this zone and to push the price upwards from there again, right? That's the logic behind this rejection setup. By the way, this is one of my most favorite 3 volume profile setups. You can learn all about them in my volume profile course on my website. But there's one more thing I wanted to show you about this level. And I'm going to switch to my order flow screen now and show you on my order flow software. So this is my order flow software, and the symbol you're looking at is British pound futures, and that level we are talking about is in here. And what you want to look at are especially those massive volumes, right there, those heavy volumes which were traded within the rejection, right? This is the rejection, and those gray volumes are the heavy volumes, right? What my order flow software does is it automatically grays those heavy volume areas, so the darker the area, the heavier the volumes, right? And as you can see, especially this place really stands out. If you compare it with the rest of the chart, then this is definitely the heaviest volume area. And what I like to see there on the order flow is like blocks of orders like this. And such blocks of orders usually mean that institutional algorithms were trading there and were jumping in their longs there. They were entering their positions. That's those like blocks of huge volumes, right? So That's what I look for. And in this case, I think it's a very nice example because in this case, it's very easily visible. So yeah, that's the heavy volume zone. We can also see heavy volumes in here and here. And overall, even if you are a total order flow beginner, you can tell that this is a very significant heavy volume zone, and that this will most likely also be a very important zone in the future. By the way, if you look at the delta, those are the numbers below the footprints, then you can see those buyers jumping in. Green delta means more aggressive buyers than aggressive sellers. And another interesting thing was that the price was dropping, but delta was actually positive in here, in this footprint. In this footprint, delta was positive, which means more aggressive buyers than aggressive sellers. Then in here, with this footprint, it was only slightly negative, but only slightly. And then the price was dropping some more, but huge positive delta. Aggressive buyers jumping in. As you can see, difference in contracts between aggressive buyers and aggressive sellers is really huge. Then the price dropped some more, but this footprint had also positive delta, which is kind of weird, right? Because the price is dropping, but aggressive buyers are jumping in. Delta shows us those aggressive buyers. And then price reversed and boom, it went upwards. The first signal that the price would actually turn was this signal on delta, which was showing us that buyers were jumping in, even though the price was dropping. So yeah, that's the whole situation on the order flow. It's very nicely visible there. It's better visible than on the volume profile actually, but still you can spot that even with simple volume profile, just like I showed you in here, right? This is the heavy volume zone I was just showing you on the order flow. Where you want to look for such a zone is a really strong rejection of either higher or lower prices. In this case, it was a rejection of lower prices, right? But you only want to trade this setup when there's really strong rejection, like in this case, really strong reversal and really strong volume cluster. All right. So yeah, that's my take on the British pound US dollar. Now we just need to wait for the pullback and take it from there. Alright, so yeah, that's about it. If you guys are interested in learning more, then what I recommend is visiting my website. This is it, trader-dale.com, and the next best step is go to trading course and tools. So you click that, you scroll down a bit, and what I recommend is getting the Elite Pack. The Elite Pack is an educational pack that will teach you everything there is about trading with volume profile. And there is a video which you can watch that will show you everything that's included in the Elite Pack. In short, the Elite Pack includes a video course. It includes my day trading and swing trading levels that you'll be getting each day. It also includes volume profile indicators that I developed and also a couple of bonuses. Now, at the top of that, it also includes free tech support for Elite Pack members. And what that means is that our tech support team will set up NinjaTrader, a platform for you with all my indicators. They'll load up my trading workspaces, they'll connect you to data feed, and they'll do it completely free of charge, as that's the part of the service that we provide to the Elite Pack members. Alright, so that's about it. That's about the Elite Pack, and that's also about this video. I hope you guys liked it, I hope you found it useful, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time in some next video or in our members area. And until then, happy trading!